my bathing beauties. My name is Tamika and welcome to the Soap Throne. Tonight is a late night soaping session. It's not too late, but it's dark and I'm tired, so I'm calling it late night. And I'm going to acknowledge right from the beginning that there is a dishwasher running in the background, so please just excuse that noise. But again, thank you so much for being here. Tonight, we are actually going to be working with a couple of samples that I bought from Aztec candle and soap supplies. So there's Driftwood Island, which I'm just loving out of the bottle, and Leather. And this smells so much like new leather. Fresh, crisp, clean smelling. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's going to smell like after the soap cures. Driftwood Island, however, I love, but somehow it doesn't make me think of an island. I think the word driftwood was kind of throwing me too, as this smells kind of fruity to me. I really like it, but just not what I was thinking it would be from the name. So we are going to get straight to soaping, my friends. So we have here my lye solution with Tussa Silk. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in gently, gently, gently. And because I'm not quite sure how these fragrance oils are going to react, I used straight canola oil, no olive oil this time. I did look it up, but I've forgotten already. So I'm gonna just give this a couple of quick blends, maybe 2 or 3. And then I'm going to focus on stirring. Everything that you see here will make these 2 batches of soap. And I'm keeping it easy. I'm just doing 1 pounder, so that's why it's so small. Alright, so I am going to first work with the Driftwood Island, and I've chosen 4 colors for that. This one is Pink Vibrance by Nurture Soap Supply, as well as the Purple Vibrance from Nurture Soap Supply. And then I have my favorite brown colorant, which is cocoa powder, and my favorite black colorant, activated charcoal. So I'm going to split these into 4 even amounts, and I can't remember what this technique is called, but I've been wanting to do it for a while. So I'm just going to pour them one at a time in the same spot. But let's start separating. Alright, so I am back. I've got my colorants here ready to add. I'm going to go ahead and add my Pink Vibrance to this one, followed by my Purple Vibrance to this one, followed by my cocoa powder to this one, and my activated charcoal to this one. Ooh, I love that pink. Go ahead and mix in the purple now. I'm saving the fragrance oil for last because, again, I did not look it up a second time, so we'll see what happens. Next, my cocoa, my choco, and finally, the activated charcoal. Next, I will be adding the fragrance oil. I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to measure this out. I'm just totally going to eyeball it. Hope I get it decent. Alright everyone, I am back. I decided not to stick blend. This fragrance seems to be working really well, but I still want to keep it relatively thin. So I've got my colors lined up the way I want them. So I'm just going to start dropping them one at a time. I'm going to go pink, black, purple, and then brown. So I'm going to do this back and forth, not back and forth, but over and over and over. Alright everyone, let me totally acknowledge that I did it again. I forgot to delete something off of my phone and ran out of space. But I've deleted it now and we're back. So, I finished this off. And this fragrance oil is still behaving really nicely. I had no trouble with it accelerating, no ricing or anything, and it just smells delicious. I don't know if the camera had cut off when I was explaining to you all that it really smells like a nice dessert. Yes, so if it was food, I'm telling you, you'd be on it like nobody's business. This is the last of the batch. We're gonna go ahead and mix in our colorant. I'm gonna pour all of the activated charcoal into this and lighten it with white. So the bottom half will be black and then the top half will be gray. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in this fragrance oil, doing everything by hand tonight. Go ahead and pour this in. Let's see how it goes. If anybody out there has tried these fragrances, those of you who make soap, let me know how it went for you. You can leave a comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and pour what looks to me like it's half. Whether it actually is or not is not an issue. Actually, maybe I'll do it in 3 layers. Oh, okay, it's going across the top. That's good. Go ahead and scoot this over some. Get it into the corners here. I am really liking this fragrance, everyone. It's very nice. While we're talking about this fragrance, I think I might want to experiment, if I like it in the end, I might want to experiment mixing it with other fragrances as well. Somehow I'm thinking it would just be divine in a floral, but we will see. We shall see. I might be reading that completely wrong. And pour. We are back for the cutting. I am going to start with leather, and then we'll do the Driftwood Island. I have to say, these came out, they're still pretty soft. I'm not sure why. I checked all of my ingredient measurements and everything was fine. So I don't know if it's the mold that I used or what it could be, but they're pretty soft. But that's okay. It's always okay. All right, so here is for the first cut. Well, it seems firmer inside. Let's see. Interesting. Next time I'll have to run my swirl tool through it even more. I was hoping to get more of like a watercolor effect, but it didn't work out. But still pretty cool. All right, here's the second one. Kind of looks like a storm cloud. So yeah, now I'm thinking about it again, either I'll do that or I'll just leave them as flat layers. I did not manage to get that on the camera yesterday, as I'm sure you've been able to tell by now. Oh. All right. And the last one. Yep, so you saw that side, and then there's this. I was hoping that it would look more like this. But, oh well, we live, we learn. So, we'll deal with that next time. Okay, I'm going to do this one in a couple of different ways. So I'm going to cut 2 this way, like I did with the other one. And then I think I'm going to take the last one and cut it more along this way so that I can see more of that pattern, the way it was poured. All right, so here's the first cut. Ooh, nice. I like that. Here's the second cut. Oops. Wow, I really like this pour, so I'm going to do that again. I am loving how that is turning out. Okay. Here's our final cut. Let us see. Ooh. Yas. I like it. But I don't know which one I like more. I don't know if I like it better, you know, like so, or like this. I'll have to think about it. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you want to stick around and see more, hit the subscribe icon below. And if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, you can hit the bell icon. Until the next time, be well, be happy. I hope you have peace in your hearts, and I will see you then. Ciao.